breakfast.
Oh, yeah?
That's what's pushing me forward.
Oh, yeah, dude. For sure.
5,
For real, for real.
4,
Gang, gang.
3,
Word up.
1.
Welcome back to Off the Clock AM edition. We're here. Soon to be the number one podcast in the world.
In the world.
In the world.
In
It
the
is
galaxy.
currently 4 a.m.
Yeah. Yes.
4 a.m.
It's 4
Aiden's so shocked and delirious, he doesn't even know what's happening.
Sorry,
right now.
that joke took like 10 seconds to
Because it's 4 a.m. It's so early.
simmer
Yeah.
in.
This is
Aiden's
like the start of a Taylor Swift song. Like, it was,
Or the end, or the cool time to go to Waffle House.
Yeah, man. No, the cool
Or-
time to go to Waffle House is between actually, there's a question. What is the perfect time to go to Waffle House?
I mean, I
when is
honestly
the,
say
perfect
11
time?
p.m. to get there at 11 p.m. to midnight
and then you vibe to like 2 a.m. at the latest.
in the parking lot.
Yeah.
After you eat.
Yeah.
As well.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what's your order? Like, what do y'all get?
Oh,
It
dude.
depends.
Yeah.
I usually get the 2-egg.
My go-to is either, if I'm not hungry, it's just I get a single waffle, and it's gas. And if I am hungry, I'll do like the hash brown bowl with
Yes, that's
bacon
what I
in it.
did.
Oh,
Yeah, Ian likes to make
Slaps
fun
so
of me
hard.
for how I order hash
dude,
browns.
Aiden
bro.
gets the weirdest. Just go ahead and tell them your order, Aiden, and then they can decide for themselves.
I just get hash browns, right?
Uh-huh.
Chunked, smothered, covered, and
Aiden basically places two orders.
I don't
He places the order of food that he wants, and then he places the order of how he wants his hash browns
I don't
done.
remember the terminologies, but I get cheese, tomato, and onion and ham. And Ian makes fun of me. We were at Blaze one time, and Ian was like, he was about to make fun of me for how I ordered my pizza, but then he started talking about Waffle House, and he was like, "Yeah, Aiden dials in the compression ratio on his hash browns."
He puts a little 6-to-1 on there, dude.
Man.
Oh my gosh.
So-
No, but the pizza though, I will say that was impressive. Like, I don't even know how it's possible to I don't even know what I'm trying to say.
Get that
To
much
order
stuff
that
on a
much?
pizza.
Yeah, I guess. But it still looked really good. It wasn't like so much that I looked at it and I was like, oh, that is disgusting. It was like I looked at it and I was like, that's impressive how much is on this pizza, but still looks edible.
Yeah, I mean, first
It's
of
a
all, you have to
skill.
get your money's worth when you go to a place like that. Second of all, I mean, you don't if you don't have to choose between regular sausage and Italian sausage, why would you choose between regular sausage and Italian sausage? You could have them both.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I think I need to go to Blaze with you now and just copy your order and try it.
I don't think you would survive that order, Grant. It's
What?
I couldn't. I mean, dude, it's there's a child's amount of food, and then there's just a pizza, and then there's a man's pizza. And Aiden has a man's pizza. It's impressive.
Oh man.
I will say I
It's a
don't get
different level.
so granular that I'm like, no, you need to put more of that on there. Put extra. Well, I don't tell a lot of people get into this stuff all right, no, I need you to put the tomatoes on the edges, and then you have to line the pepperonis inside of that.
Okay, yeah. You're not
And
a
you have to-
stickler like
I
that.
don't do that. I just tell you to put a
Oh
bunch
my
of crap on a
gosh.
pizza and put it in
But
the
here's the
oven.
thing.
That's fair.
Sometimes I do feel shorted. If I'm at Qdoba and I ask for a bowl and they give me I'm like, hey, can you give me some chicken on that rice and beans? And they give me half a scoop.
Oh, let
Dude.
me go
Where
on
you're
a
like,
rant.
I'm like, I don't know. I just don't short me.
I got a rant for you.
Oh,
Oh Lord.
wait, we're starting off this. All right, let's go.
Dude,
Ian-
strong episode.
Ian knows about this one.
Oh Lord.
So we were at Salsaritas one time,
Oh yeah.
and
Uh-huh.
I,
That's all
I'm
good
a fan of
stories start.
Salsaritas.
when it doesn't give you food poisoning.
That
Yes.
was awful. Shout out Salsaritas next to Westtown Mall.
What?
So
Huh?
we're at Salsaritas
No, never.
and we're eating and we're ordering, and I'm like I was getting a bowl, and I asked for chicken on the bowl, and this dude gives me one half scoop of chicken, then another half scoop of chicken, and I was like, I go, is that all the chicken that you get on the bowl? And he was like, yeah. And in my mind, I was thinking, but then I went, could I get an extra scoop of chicken? And he was like, that'll be $3.50 per scoop. And I was like,
dude, it's
what?
insane how much their scoops cost, bro.
So Salsaritas,
Highway robbery.
you guys are already better than Chipotle and Qdoba, in my opinion.
That's a hot take.
Okay, that's a hot take.
It's fact.
No, not
Chipotle queso.
Okay,
sucks.
I'll say this.
But the rest of Chipotle is great.
Yeah, but the queso and the chip
Salsaritas is
sucks.
way more consistent than Chipotle. That's the thing. Like, you can go to a bad Chipotle.
Okay,
Like,
I feel like Qdoba
Salsaritas
is like
is
the
pretty
median.
even.
Qdoba is like the median between the two.
I think Moe's and Salsaritas blow them both out of the water, and Barbaritos for that matter.
Qdoba's pretty great.
Okay, Barbaritos is different though.
It's kind of different, but it's freaking
You can't like
good.
count Barbaritos as much.
That's true.
Okay, maybe that's a future. I think we just need to like have one of those taste test episodes, but
Like we did with the
but like with chicken bowls.
But you know the biggest issue I have with Salsaritas is the same issue that Aiden has about the freaky meat. And it's so dumb because one time I'm in line and I'm ordering at Salsaritas, right? And the guy there, I was like, oh, this is like a nice dude. Seemed like he was happy to be there. He was vibing pretty hard. We were like chatting back and forth while he was getting my food. And he's scooping I think I got like a steak. He's like scooping the steak out. And he puts a scoop in the bowl. And it was like a pretty generous scoop. I can't lie. It was pretty impressive, right?
Yeah. Good scoop.
And then he goes for another one. And I'm like, oh, shoot. Today is the day. Let's freaking go. And I was so excited. And then I guess whoever was in charge like kind of walked by and homeboy just starts throwing the steak out with the spoon, like really just shaking it out. And he looks at my bowl and he kind of glances over to the side to see if the manager's still watching him, and he just puts like 2 more pieces of meat on there. And I was like,
oh no, dude.
I was like, bro.
Okay. I have one more Salsarita story, then we can get to our things.
No, this is hilarious that this is like the intro to the episode.
So once again, shout out Salsaritas next to West Town Mall. You guys are trash. I don't know what else to say about it.
Even though Aiden eats there.
I
quite
really
a bit.
enjoy Salsaritas, but every bad experience I've had at a Salsaritas, and I've been to several, is that one.
That is fair.
So let me tell you.
And checks out.
I am a fan of Mexican food, all right?
So I go to sticky
when I
rice
get nachos,
now instead.
Whoa, yes.
The
We need to
burrito.
eat sticky rice on the pod.
Dude,
Continue.
I need to eat sticky rice all
when
the
I
time.
get nachos, I put stuff on the nachos. Let me tell you right now, okay? It's a pretty simple equation because nachos plus only meat and cheese does not equal goodness. But nachos plus a bunch of items is great. So I get...
That's actually cap, though. Nachos, just meat and cheese, is gas.
I'm trying to make a point.
No.
I'm just joking.
Gas. It's so good.
I mean, it's fine, but I mean, you got to add the other stuff, dude.
No,
okay.
you don't. You
So
literally do not.
I enjoy salsa. I'm a big, I like to make my own salsa. I enjoy salsa, and I enjoy pico, and I enjoy tomatoes. So I go up to order at this Salsaritas, and I was like, hey, can I get some mild salsa on that, please? And he was like, yeah, man, absolutely. And then we get to the next phase, like after the guacamole and, et cetera, et cetera. And he's like, what other toppings can I get for you? And he goes, and I was like, can I get some pico de gallo, please? And he goes, now, you realize you already have salsa on the nachos.
Dude.
And I was like, yeah. And he goes, you realize that there's very similar ingredients to these two items. And I was like, yeah, put it in the nachos.
So he just like questioned what you were ordering.
And then
Oh, there's more.
And then
Hold up.
and then we keep going. We got the lettuce, we got the shredded cheese and the onions. And then I was like, can I get some tomatoes on that? And he was like, now you realize you've previously added pico de gallo and mild salsa onto the nachos, and you do have to realize that both of those have tomatoes in. This is a true story. Both of those have tomatoes in them. And I was like, yeah, put it on the put it on the freaking nachos. I was like, what is your problem, man?
He just doesn't like tomatoes.
I was like, come on.
Like, get
awesome.
Big Hodges his tomatoes, like for real.
Man.
Quit trying to mess with the man's tomatoes.
You don't do
what
that.
Are you doing? What are you doing? I always have to ask for like extra rice though too, because I'm like,
Yeah.
I always get the bowl because it's awesome.
I always feel like they put too much rice.
No, they never put enough. They'll do like 3 scoops, and I'll be like,
3 scoops.
and I'll
That's
be
a
like,
lot.
hey, can I get some more rice? And they'll look at me like I'm crazy. Like I just asked them to like give me like 15 scoops of steak. Like just get the steak out of the back and put that in like a side container for me.
Well, it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny that they give you more rice without being like, that'll be $20 per grain.
That's so true though. It's absurd how expensive the meat is, bro. I've noticed that if you get chicken, a lot of times they'll give you more meat though than if you get the
I feel like
steak.
because the pieces are smaller, so they stay on.
It's also chicken, so it's
Yeah,
cheaper.
I'm more of a chicken person anyway. So like, yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
that was a fun conversation.
Salsaritas,
Opening it
get
up.
your crap together.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Come on now.
Yeah.
So, what other amazing, fantastic questions do we have for this episode today, Ian?
Oh, dude.
That might have been the longest intro for a podcast ever.
Dude, it was a great intro, though. I can't lie.
I love Mexican food, man.
Me too.
Mexican food is so good. Can we talk about Chewy's? Salsa
Dude.
there
No,
is
they're
S tier.
what's their,
so
like,
good.
The jalapeno
creamy
ranch stuff.
jalapeno
Oh,
ranch
dude.
dip. So good.
Sheesh.
Okay, I feel like this kind of works perfectly since we're on the topic of food.
Food.
Full
What
send.
would be your like final meal? Like your if you could pick like one like
Like
last
death
meal, like
row.
a death row meal.
Salsaritas with a lot of meat on it.
Salsaritas, but like
Joking.
5 extra scoops.
Like no
of meat.
limits.
No
No
limits.
limits.
All of salsa.
Okay, no, that's not true. Grant ain't got it.
Oh man. Gosh, I don't know. I like some like home cooked, like probably country cooking type stuff. So my mom makes these things called, they're twice baked potatoes. So it's like she gets like a baked potato and she scoops out the inside. She puts like sour cream and cheese and all this stuff and like mixes up and then like puts it back in. So it's like a little potato bowl.
Then you
and then
bake
she puts
it,
like cheese and bacon on it and she bakes it again. So it's like baked twice. That and like maybe some pork or whatever she makes or like her roast.
Dude, roast slaps so hard.
Oh man, what else would I have? Oh, like
Grant's
fried
having like a
apples.
10-course meal over here.
That's
Like,
what you do.
Bring it
like
all.
some like the cinnamon and sugar like fried apples that like you can get them at Cracker Barrel and stuff too, but my mom like makes some like all that together in one meal, some green beans and all that jazz, maybe like a scoop of pie or a slice of pie afterwards.
Dude,
I don't know.
Yeah,
That's kind of what I would go with like off the top of my head. Shout out Becky Crenshaw Home Cooking, but
nice.
I don't know.
Nice.
What about y'all?
Aiden.
So there are a few ways you could look at this. There's a few strategies you could take.
Is there a Thomas Hodges philosophy on this?
Unfortunately not, but there's a big Hodges philosophy. So, I mean, there is now. I just invented it about 5 seconds ago.
Nice.
So I'm an amateur home chef occasionally when I'm in the mood for it, and so I love
Junior
this
grill
chef.
master.
Oh, dude, I can finesse meat on a grill. Finesse. It's honestly a feat. Okay.
Y'all ever watch those shows growing up that was like Master Chef Junior or whatever,
Yeah.
where it was
Yeah,
like
dude.
Gordon Ramsay hosting these kids and he like tear them apart and then like
I love Gordon
Ramsay is
Gordon Ramsay,
legend.
if you were listening to the podcast,
Oh, I would love to have you. And
we
you
will
should
censor you, but please come on
No,
the podcast.
we'll not.
no.
We
He
will
can he
not.
can censor himself. Have you seen his TikToks?
Oh yeah, I guess
He has
that's
like a
true.
no cursing policy on his TikToks.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
then
And he
you can
uses
do
like
that
all
here.
these British words instead, like very
You
British.
donut. You
Yeah,
absolute
it's-
donut. What you doing?
Exactly like that. Exactly like that.
Sorry, that's a total sidetrack.
I don't know if that's like just a Gordon Ramsay thing or if like other British people like walk around calling people donuts.
Can we
Oh, what you doing? You absolute donut.
We're gonna start calling
Come
people
on.
donuts.
Come on.
Instead of ding dong, it's donut now.
You donut. Okay.
Donut.
So my favorite chef of all time, Ramsay's actually the second favorite, but my favorite chef of all time is this guy named Joshua Wiseman. He's kind of like viral on Instagram, TikTok, but he's fantastic. I have his cookbook. So one way you could look at this is I would have him cook me a great meal. But for sake of this podcast, I want to make it a little more interesting and go with just stuff that I already love. So I have a favorite restaurant. One of my favorite restaurants. It's an Italian place called Louie's. It's in North Knoxville, and they have the best spaghetti in the world.
I've never been.
Best spaghetti in the world. The reason is because their meat sauce is unlike anybody's meat sauce.
Oh, pause. Can I interrupt? Meat sauce or meatballs?
Meat sauce. If you're at Louie's, meat sauce.
But wait, well, it depends
For
because
spaghetti.
some of the like meat sauce aren't actually like in balls. Like it's like chunky or like it's like not.
So
like
I'm saying
in
meat
balls.
sauce or meatballs.
But like if it's a meatball, then it's meatballs.
Right, but which do you
No,
prefer?
like which would you rather have?
Like, are you picking
Oh.
meat sauce or meatballs on your spaghetti?
I was like, are y'all asking what it's
They're
called?
not the
I'm like,
same.
It's not the same. It's just 4 a.m. guys, and like I just can't process.
It is 4 a.m.
Well,
It's probably 4.
I would probably
4:01
go.
by now.
I kind of like meatballs better, but I
Interesting.
also like meat sauce. Like I don't
Yeah.
have a preference, but
Yeah.
I would well, I don't really have a preference, but I would probably just lean meatballs.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, anyways, Louie's meat sauce. I'm telling you, I've ate at Italian places my whole life, and I've been eating at Louie's my whole life, and nobody makes meat sauce or spaghetti like these people do. I'll take you guys there sometime. Like,
Word
Let's do it.
it's incredible.
Hey, we could go there right after we
for
do
our,
this.
our 5 a.m. breakfast.
Yeah, man. Nothing like spaghetti at 5
So
a.m. in the
you
morning.
go,
Facts.
you go the spaghetti from Louie's. You get yourself
Just like Elf.
some of that garlic bread. They have some great onion rings that you could do as an appetizer, and I guess we got to get a dessert on the docket, right?
Yeah.
And
I mean, I said pie.
I'm kind of craving cheesecake right now, so I'm gonna say we'd go to Cheesecake Factory.
Wait, you don't like cheesecake?
Guys, I just got to be straight. Let me level with y'all for a second. Cheesecake.
Oh, no.
Cheesecake is...
You know when he readjusts himself.
And the slow pan on the YouTube starts. The slow zoom.
Cheesecake is... possibly
Ian.
one of the most disgusting creations.
What?
Why?
It's
in the
delicious.
history of the world.
Have you ever had it? That's good.
No, because it's all horrible. Good cheesecake doesn't exist. It's not a thing.
Bro.
It literally is not a thing.
You are in
So
the
I have to take
minority.
you guys to Louis now and Cheesecake Factory to prove
I've
you
been
wrong.
to Cheesecake Factory, Big Dog. Cheesecake is not good. It's not good. It's not good.
Listen.
Why would you take something that is
I mean, if you had said pudding was
cake?
not good, I would agree.
and then mix it with cheese? Why would you do that? It's just
Because-
disgusting.
Why do you put garlic on
I mean,
bread?
cream
Because
cheese.
it tastes
Another
good.
example. Cream cheese. Absolutely gross.
It
On
is
anything
gross.
and everything. Cream cheese is nasty.
Cream
What?
cheese. Cream,
Yes.
I agree with that.
It's horrible.
Cream cheese is gross.
No, y'all
Cheese.
are,
Listen.
wilding
Cream
right
cheese,
now.
cheesecake, cheese sticks,
are y'all just
cheese
cheese haters?
slices.
You're not a cheese hater.
Everything.
I love cheese.
The only thing cheese is good in pastas, on pizza, and sometimes on hamburgers, and that is like
What
and
about like,
tacos, and that's about
sandwiches?
it.
What about a
Okay, a ham and
turkey
cheese
the
sandwich.
turkey and cheese sandwich?
Yes, but like cheese in and of itself.
But what
as
about
just
bagels
like,
and cream cheese?
No, disgusting.
I don't-
Cheese
I don't do
in
that.
and of
I agree
itself
with you.
is
I don't do that.
nasty.
Yeah. I'm with you with cream cheese. Like, I went to Nama the other day. I'm on kind of a sushi
Grant
kick
is
right
in
now.
shock right
And
now.
I went to Nama like a couple
Well-
weeks ago before Ian's birthday party. And by myself, by the way, which if you're not afraid
That's a
to go
baller move.
to
That's
a
a
restaurant
baller
by yourself every once in a while, you're going to have to man up. I'm just going to have to be honest with you.
Dude, just take a laptop and do some work while
That's
you
what I'm
eat.
saying. You can. It's pretty easy, and then you just talk to the waiter or waitress is like, "Is it just you today?" And you're like, "Yep, just me." It'd be great.
But you say it with all the confidence in the world.
Absolutely,
You
and
just
then you
look
just
at them
talk
like,
to them a
just
little
you,
bit.
and you're
I
just
mean,
like,
well, here's the
oh,
thing.
yeah, for
Like,
show.
You got to think of it like through the lens of you are their business. Like you are paying them, so
Right.
they should be happy that you're there. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Anyways, I got
facts.
I
Yeah.
got this roll at Nama that had cream cheese on it, and like I ate all
Well,
of
that's
them.
like sushi though. I'm talking like bagels.
Cream cheese is cream cheese,
another
my brother.
disgusting food, sushi.
What?
What? What?
I can't.
These are the wackiest
Ian,
hot
what?
takes ever.
I have agreed with like 25%, but like you can't throw me
Aiden
out like
said,
that,
I've
dude.
agreed with 25%. That's like
that's
not
that's
that
a lot
much.
for you.
Wow.
No, I'm just
I
kidding.
mean, no, that's actually fair. I just mean
Sushi is
that's not a very high number, Aiden. You can't really
Bullshit.
use that. No, it's
okay,
not.
wait, but
Okay,
have
I
you ever
haven't-
had like? It depends on what type of sushi, because there's like cold sushi and then there's like.
Right. So my thing is, I don't really know that I've really had good sushi.
Okay.
So
once
I
again.
don't.
We gotta go to Nama, boys.
I mean, I am down to try it because I'm one of those people. I was like, I like to try new food. I like to try to get myself outside the box.
oh yeah,
but-
I made this guy like chewy salsa
He did,
back in the
dude.
day.
He beat me down.
Beat him down.
It was one day. I'm just like, fine. I'm gonna try salsa now. Chewy salsa is one of my favorite things. It's so
I
good.
love salsa.
It's so good.
I love it how this 4 a.m. podcast is just all about food.
We're so hungry right now.
I think we're all just hungry.
Okay.
Okay, wait, yeah.
Next question.
Wait.
No, wait. He didn't do his death row meal.
Ian, go
my
ahead.
death row
It's
meal.
gonna be.
So
it's
definitely-
wait. I got you. You're gonna say you'd have sushi rolls
Yeah. Uh-huh.
with
Cream cheese
With-
and bagels.
with cream cheese and bagels.
Oh yeah, all
Yeah.
on a bagel.
and then like a little bit of steak, but like not enough for it to be really be
Right.
And like
right.
a
Like half a
half-
scoop.
A half scoop of rice.
Yeah,
too.
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
like a few
All
grains
mixed together.
Yeah, exactly. That's
in
exactly
a
it, man.
blender on a.
Yeah,
Ew.
for sure. I think my final meal, torn between two things. It would either be my mother's homemade lasagna, which is
Oh,
That's good. I could, yeah.
fabulous.
I thought you were about to like hate on lasagna and just we're gonna have another like
Dude,
crazy.
if he had said
wacky
something, I
hot
would have thrown
take.
hands, bro.
The family special
can't lie.
lasagnas are always good.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. So it would
Shout
either
out my grandmother.
probably be that or my mama's country home fried southern chicken. It is amazing. She like deep fries it. Oh my gosh, with biscuits and green beans. She puts like potatoes and ham in the green beans. Dude,
You know,
it is awesome. And then cream potatoes, mashed potatoes, whatever. Yeah.
mashed potatoes. So you know how like you'll be watching some
amazing.
like football game or some show later at night, and the commercials are always like food commercials, and the reason
Oh,
it
yeah.
is because like they want you to go out and get food late at night because people are usually hungry late at night, and you know they try to like market towards that. If you're listening to this podcast when you are hungry, I am so sorry because
I'm not. Embrace the hunger.
we're not gonna help you.
Let the pain make
I
you
love
stronger.
trying new restaurants, so get out, man. Go to Louis, drive up,
Or start cooking. Try it.
Hey,
or if you do
there's a
cook,
thought.
continue
get
cooking.
Joshua Wiseman's Unapologetic Cookbook, 7 times New York bestseller,
New York Times bestseller.
New York Times bestseller.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm proud of you for cooking.
I love
You do
cookies.
you.
Yeah. All right, Ian,
All right, next question.
send us away.
Let's go. I also, well, we'll get to that in a minute.
Oh.
Don't you worry.
I feel like
All right.
I feel like we're due for a heated argument on the podcast.
Well, you just said that cream cheese was bad, but I was outnumbered, so it didn't go anywhere.
man, we need
The best arguments are when one person is strongly for, the other person is strongly against, and the third person is like kind of in the middle.
yeah.
And so like two of them are trying to convince the one person who's in the middle, and none of it goes
But
anywhere.
while calling the other person an idiot
While
the whole
everybody's
time.
calling each other idiots.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, it's great. All right, what's your biggest, most erratic fear?
straight in.
Just right there. Straight out the gate.
Okay, I straight up, I'm like scared of heights. Like I can't do heights.
That's fair.
I'm bad at it. I've jumped off cliffs before, like cliff jumping, and I can't. I don't like
I have a
planes.
story about erratic fears, so continue. If I just thought
I don't
about
know.
this.
Like that's just like the first one that comes to mind always is like when I get high up and I feel like I'm gonna fall. Like I don't like roller coasters. Like I get really shaky and like I can't. Like rock climbing, I get really shaky. I can't do it like that well. So that's like the first one. I also hate spiders. Spiders like creep me out.
Shout out Spencer.
Oh, you just hit mine right there, Grant.
Okay, yeah. Maybe we segue to you.
Oh no, you can keep going.
No, that's
I
it.
wasn't
That's all I
trying to
got so
interrupt.
far.
Spiders. So one time when I was a small child, I was out trick-or-treating with my father. Shout out Pops. And we went to this one house, and they had this like arch thing in their driveway, and you have to walk through it to get to the door, like walk under it. And as you're walking under it, little did I know, a fake spider like drops down from this thing on your head. Dude, it's dark outside. This thing drops down out of nowhere on my head. I am terrified of spiders. I lost it. I started screaming. I like swung at it. I think I had a sword or something with me for my costume. I was like swinging at the spider. Dude, it was.
I just see like young Ian swinging a Nerf sword at a fake spider.
Oh
like,
yeah,
freaking out.
And it gets even better too. I have another story that's even better than that. Aiden, what?
I could imagine you being like,
oh no, yeah, no, that's exactly right. One time at our old house, I was using the restroom, right? And I'm like finishing up, and I'm sitting there, sitting on the toilet. We're chilling. It's fine. And I see this black dot. Like right in between my eyes. And it's like so close that it's blurry and like I can't see it. And it's like just right, and just I see it like lowering itself into my field of vision. I back up. I'm like, to try to figure out what the heck is this? I'm like, why is there a giant black piece of dust? Just like, am I seeing like a speck or something? Do I need to go get my vision checked? I didn't know what was going on. So I like kind of lean back to see what's going on. Dude, it is a massive, I mean huge. And my brother will tell you, when he listens to this, he'll be like, it was tiny. It wasn't even that big. Ian's a baby. No. This thing was ginormous. It was the biggest spider I've ever seen. Just dangling like inches from my face, bro. I'm telling you, I screamed. It was absurd. Like, I swear the entire neighborhood probably heard me. I screamed. I am out of this bathroom in like 0.005 seconds, dude. I am down the hallway screaming my head off. My mom comes running out of her room like, what's wrong? Are you hurt? What's happening? Oh my gosh, are you okay? And I was like, there's a spider in the bathroom! And she was like, are you freaking kidding me? And I was like, it was 2 inches from my face! And I'm like having a panic attack. My heart's going like 200 beats per minute. Dude, the fact that I did not go into like cardiac arrest is a miracle of God. And then my mom walks into the bathroom. She goes, really? This? And like smacks the spider with a shoe and kills it. And I was like, it was so big. You don't understand. It almost touched my nose. She was like, and my brother's rolling on the floor laughing at me. Dude, it was terrifying.
You know what I hate the thought of?
Scarred for life.
that was so good.
I hate
my gosh.
the thought of, you know how spiders like carry their egg sacs and they have like
Yes.
hundreds?
Oh
like
my
imagine
gosh.
Spencer.
like I can't imagine like
gosh.
one of them like just busting all over like
Could you imagine like in your bed or something?
yeah.
Oh, it's like one
All
of my
the
worst
baby
fears.
spiders just like crawling.
Dude,
Crawling
I
all
heard,
over.
I heard Spencer, if he wants to come on the podcast and tell the more fully detailed version of the story, but I heard him tell a story about like how he's really afraid of spiders, but he was at like some youth camp and like they were doing like a skit or something, and this dude with like a big boot, there was this giant spider crawling on the floor towards Spencer, and this dude with a big boot like stepped on its back, and like 100 like baby spiders went all over Spencer.
No.
So, Spencer, if you want to give us more insight, excuse me, I'm adjusting my phone into that story.
way.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dude,
I can't
even
I
imagine.
literally would have a heart attack. I'm not even kidding. Like, I would die in that moment. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's-
no.
Oh.
Okay, Aiden, what is your irrational
my
fear?
house burning down.
Is there any like context behind that?
Or is
Like,
No.
have you burned like 4 homes and now you're just like,
No.
He's a serial
No.
arsonist.
Clean track record as far as burning houses
that's
down.
good. That's good. Let's keep it that way.
But I'm
generally
just
speaking a
like,
good
I
thing.
just have, I was like, sometimes I think like, if the house burned down today, like, what would I like? First of all, would I be able to get out? Second of all, what would I like save?
Oh, there's another question.
you
If
haven't
your
shared.
house is burning down, what would y'all save?
I would say
Or like just like falling to pieces, or like something is happening.
Let's go ahead and say like family, pets, they're all safe.
yeah, they're all
already.
safe.
Right. This is
And
like,
you can grab-
this is like the ideal.
You can grab one thing, and it's like you have
I
to
think
be able to
you
carry.
can grab what you can carry.
I think. Can we go
okay.
I
Right?
got 3 things.
Yeah. Okay. How about you got one trip?
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Okay. First of all,
And it's got to be something you can like still move with. It
First
can't
of
be
all-
like I can't like actually get down the stairs or like out a window with this.
you got to be practical first. So
Right.
if my wallet's not in my pocket, if my keys aren't on me,
Yeah.
getting those.
I did. I'm letting the keys and the wallet burn. Can't lie. There's a locksmith. I'll get a new driver's license. It's fine.
Anyways, after that statement of insanity,
How
Statements
is that
of insanity.
insane?
why would you not get your keys? What
Brother.
if you have to go somewhere?
My pedal board, bro.
Oh my lord!
What are you on, dude? My Strat, dude. My laptop.
I'm saying those are the first 2 things I would get.
Oh, that's dumb.
But the
My keys and wallet stay down.
the next
Usually are
things-
downstairs on the counter.
I would get my Telecaster.
Yep. That's
Then
fair.
I'd get
The
my-
7B.
no.
The
Then I'd-
Sputnik.
No, then I'd get my Martin.
That's
Then I'd
that's
get
fair.
This hard drive.
Yeah. That the hard drive's probably pretty important.
If you want to mess up my life, this hard drive is what you attack.
So don't do that.
Not his family, not him,
No,
not his
Hard drive.
not his stuff, just the hard
just
drive.
kidding.
Take the hard drive, you'll destroy him.
Yeah, everything is on that. I mean, you too. All your music is on freaking there.
Aiden has been leaving his family
Maybe
in the
we
dust
should,
this season.
Yeah, for real though. Shout out Hodges. I'm so sorry.
Maybe we should what?
Maybe we should. I'm just kidding. Also, by the way, Aiden, I know you love your family so much.
Oh, I know.
Does
I do love my family. I mean, I didn't include them in my whole lottery plan.
I thought you were just gonna
Freaking
say,
bum.
well, I didn't, but now I do.
No, I was gonna say we should probably get a second hard drive and put all of my music on that as well. So,
You can just put it online and like as like a backup.
oh yeah, I could do that.
I don't know.
That's
Huh.
not a bad idea. Yeah, Grant, what would you say?
For
Like,
what?
if you're trying to get out of your house,
trying to get out of my house.
natural disaster of some kind, or burning down, or something.
Okay, wallet and keys are grabbed. Let's just go ahead and say, like,
Yeah.
I usually have those on me anyway. I would probably grab like my camera. Like, probably one of the more valuable things is probably my camera.
Yeah.
Like, no, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's probably what I would say. Like, if I could grab one thing, and it's like I feel
Yeah.
like I could still jump over like burning furniture, holding a camera. You
Yeah.
know,
for sure.
if I was holding a pedal board, I'd be a bit more
No,
concerned.
listen, I don't think you understand.
The
Like,
adrenaline
if
kicks
I was
in.
trying to like get out of my house, let's say, it's not even burning down; it's flooding. There are sharks everywhere. The entire bottom level is just sharks, dude.
New irrational fear unlocked.
I am busting down
What
the
if there
window,
was a
bro.
hurricane
Busting,
in Knoxville
dude,
When your house was on fire.
bro.
and you don't have
Hurricane?
enough steak on your Salsaritas?
It don't even matter, dude. I am getting in my bathtub or in the pantry, bro. Pedal board in hand, guitar in the other hand, phone somewhere probably in my teeth. Like, it does not matter. It does not. Those,
yeah.
and
I
it's
mean-
not because it's like I couldn't like build new ones, or like it's even like that's the instrument that I'm necessarily the best at or anything. It's literally just because I've put so much time, money, and effort into my pedal board that like
Yeah.
I would get it before I would like make sure I had clothes on my back. Like, I'd be out the house in underwear with my pedal board in hand.
I'm just,
I'm not even
no,
kidding.
well, see, like the reason I say my 2 guitars is my Telecaster was bought for me. It's amazing story that I can tell another time that was bought for me years ago by some friends of mine. They like had a GoFundMe and they raised all this money and then the seller on Reverb got involved and gave him a deal and whatever. But crazy story. So that guitar a lot is just like means so much to me because
Yeah,
like
for sure.
every big guitar thing that's ever happened to me, it's been on that guitar. And just like as a reminder of like those friends and that crazy gift they gave me at school.
Yeah.
And my acoustic, I was able to buy my acoustic because of some events that I helped out over here, and it was just kind of like a big dream of mine to get an acoustic like that. So to be able to finally like save up for that and make that happen was a big thing too.
Those are good ones. Those are all good ones.
Yeah.
I think mine's probably the dumbest, but it's okay. I will say my Strat is like the same thing as your Telecaster as a gift, so it's like just a lot of sentimental value, so I definitely
We love you,
grab that.
Hansleys.
Yes, we do.
I just
Very
don't want my
much.
house to.
I know, me either. That's why I went with like a flood, because I feel like that's an even better one. It's like that's definitely not going to be happening because I live on a hill. So
You don't live in the dorms, but there's the
God.
fire alarm has gone off a couple times, which is not as bad in Brown. I've sounded so bougie compared to people in Hess. If you live in Hess, I'm sorry, or Carrick or anywhere, but the alarms are so loud, and like it's always like just a little pang of fear of like, is the whole first floor on fire, or did someone like burn a piece of toast in the microwave? Like you don't know which. But
that's
then
not great.
But then I gotta think like, what if something happens?
Wait,
like,
why are we putting toast in the microwave?
I don't know. People are dumb. Like,
oh wow, yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, think about it's a college dorm.
no, I,
I mean,
know.
yeah.
That was not. I don't put toast in the microwave.
No,
That's what
I
happens
was-
in college.
I was
He
just
was calling somebody out. I don't
being
know
granular
who,
of what
but
you're
he
saying
was
to be
calling
butthole.
somebody out.
Listen, college is crazy. But yeah, I'm like, I wonder how different it would be in like a dorm situation or like an apartment situation.
Oh,
You know?
that'd be tough, dude.
I don't know. Anyway,
Nice.
Yeah, that'd be unfortunate. All right.
do we have time for?
here's
we got,
here's
I
a
think we
here's an
have time for a
irrational
couple more
fear.
questions.
Oh, okay.
When I was in Mexico,
Shoot.
I was always like, what would happen if I just like didn't have my passport when we got to the airport?
Oh, that is scary.
Bad
Yeah.
things. Bad things would happen.
I actually looked it up, and like I had the plan for what we would have to do if I didn't have my passport.
Oh no. Wait, how long is the story about your plan?
I'm not gonna tell it to you. I just looked it up.
Oh, okay.
Okay, maybe
Rip.
that's a story for another time.
All right,
Never
continue.
mind. Bonus
Do we
content.
want to do the book now?
We do. I have like 2 questions, but yeah, let's do the book.
Let's do the
Let's
book.
do the book.
We
and
can
then-
save those questions for another episode, maybe.
Yeah, or how?
I mean,
how long
we're
is
clocking
where are
in
we
at like 30 minutes.
Hey, I'm
right now.
off the hook for Wills today.
Oh, for real?
Oh, really?
Oh, nice.
I mean, we still have prayer at 10, so.
Still though.
I'm just kidding. It's definitely still 4 a.m.
Oh shoot, it's 8:45.
No, we mean prayer at 4:10
I mean, it's 4:45.
4:10 a.m.
Right.
We've been going for
right.
5 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hold up. Okay.
All right, hit me with some questions, Ian.
All right.
Wait,
pick
we
pick
got
a
to pick a
random
number.
number.
We gotta pick a number. I picked less than.
I
80.
got 16. No, I just go number 5.
Number 5. Wow, that was.
He was trying to think of a big number, and he went, nah.
I was like,
We're going small.
5.
What is your current state of mind?
Tired. Next question, 6.
Hungry.
Kind of relaxed right now. I'm not gonna lie. All right. What do you consider the most overrated virtue? Wow, I don't even know what the answer is to that. dude.
Okay, I'm looking up virtues.
I need like a list of like what are all the virtues.
I mean, honesty is a virtue, right? That's pretty important.
I thought you were about to say honesty is overrated. I was like, wow, Aiden.
Virtues. Virtue, Wikipedia. Okay, this is just okay. Honesty, courage, compassion, generosity, fidelity, integrity.
What the heck is fidelity?
It's faithfulness.
I mean, we don't need 1080p on everything.
That was good, dude. That
In
was
that
funny.
context,
Yes.
no, we still do need 1080p on everything.
Yeah, everything
true.
needs to be 1080p, bro.
All
All of it.
minimally. Integrity,
Mhm.
fairness, self-control, and prudence.
Mm.
So I guess you could go like fruits of the spirit, but that's the thing. Like, I don't think any of them are like overrated. Like, I would
Yeah.
say all of them are important. I think some of them might be a little bit more important, but even then, not really. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. All right,
It's
Ian,
obviously self-control.
1111.
Wait, 11114. Okay. So my brain, dude. It's 4 a.m. It's not working.
please,
4
please auto-tune that bit of that track.
No,
Okay.
please don't. Please don't auto-tune it.
Please do.
Hey, Waves plugins,
can't
if you
do
guys want to
auto-tune.
sponsor me,
Oh, if you were a villain or a criminal mastermind, what would your calling card be?
Vector.
Wait,
Not if you were somebody. If you were like, what would
It'd be the V.
They would never know it was Aiden. They'd be looking for something.
So wait,
with a
what do
V,
you mean
bro.
by calling card?
Like no,
Like
like
your
the bat
signature.
symbol. Like what would your bat symbol?
Oh,
Like the Joker leaving like a card,
Oh,
or the Riddler leaving like a question mark. I think that. Type of
Yeah.
I would be. I would leave a chip with a little bit of salsa on it.
I'd leave a piece of cheesecake.
A single piece of rice. I'm just kidding.
A grain of rice.
Oh man, I don't know. What
I would
it
lure
be.
people out. Lure, however you say that word. People out with cheesecake, bro. If I was like trying to be a criminal, I would use that to like either distract somebody or to like get my target out in the open. I'd be like, piece of cheesecake, just like set it somewhere.
Grant could do
Bam.
like a
Crime.
Grant could do set up
They
like
wouldn't
a
know what's
whole
happening.
like photo shoot
They'd be
thing
too
where
busy
it's
eating
this
cheesecake.
really
a
dark,
great plan.
scary, rustic
It's a great
thing,
plan.
and in like dark red letters it says "Nice to see you," and you take a
I-
Polaroid picture of that.
I did think
and
of
you
like
leave them-
leaving like a little photo. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would probably
Yeah.
be mine. Of like there's
I
a
would-
little photo and like somewhere.
Oh, I've got it, Grant.
Yeah.
At the crime scene. You know, we don't really know sometimes, especially if they're not caught, why a criminal does something. So I feel like the best calling card would be, before you get
Confession.
mad, what is the heart behind this crime? Why did you rob this bank?
The heart behind was evil, just in red letters on the wall.
Maybe they were going through a tough time. You know, man? We never think about that. Doesn't make it right, but does it make it wrong? I don't know. That's about virtue, and we don't know what the virtues are, clearly. So we had to look
Compassion
up
is
a list of 'em.
overrated, dude. Just kidding. I mean, if you're a villain, it probably is, right?
That is true, though. Not really very compassionate. Villains are kind of selfish,
Yeah.
even if they think they're being compassionate.
If you
Right?
find a salsa chip
At least in a
or
movie.
a Polaroid that says "nice to see
Yeah.
you" somewhere,
Yeah.
it was
know what it's
not
gonna be?
us.
It's
It's
going to be
definitely
like,
not.
it's like,
Or
we're
like
going to.
cheesecake, just an entire cheesecake.
It's a slice of cheesecake.
If
Just
you're
sitting
at a
on a plate randomly.
Salsaritas and the employees are tripping about who stole extra steak, and there's a chip with some salsa on it laying in the container.
But it's also got some pico and some tomato on it, too. It wasn't Aiden.
It wasn't me.
It was not
Definitely
him.
not.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't.
Y'all,
Wait.
it's been
It's been real, but real quick. You know
real
what isn't
quick.
real?
Okay.
The fact that
Oh no,
not 1, but 2 years in a row,
I knew it.
2 years in a row,
We couldn't stop it from
we
happening.
have been robbed. And when I say we, I'm talking to Houday Nation. We have been robbed of a ring and a Super Bowl appearance. The referees are clearly out to get us. Why they hate Joe so much, I don't know. But it's not okay. The NFL has got to get it together. I mean, it's unbelievable. I don't know who watched the game, but the calls, unreal. First off, Patrick Mahomes, when they called that, like, when the guy barely touched him, like, trying to tackle him out of bounds, and was, like, in the motion of, like, laying out to, like, tackle him, and couldn't stop himself because he was in midair. I mean, God forbid that he couldn't keep himself from accidentally breathing on Patrick Mahomes, who had a bum ankle. I mean, what was that? Come on. Last year, Aaron Donald, absolutely offsides. I've been over this before. Stolen a ring. It's just, oh, man, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Bengals, stay strong. It's going to be okay. We'll be back next year. Joe Burrow still owns you, Patrick. It's fine. It's not his fault the refs wanted to help you win, and our offensive line is trash. So, anyways.
Do you feel better now?
A little bit, but it's just, it's a really tough time right now for me, Grant.
I think one of your irrational fears is the Bengals losing the Super Bowl 3 times in a row.
Yeah, it is. I think that's fair. I think a third year without Joe getting a ring is like,
A travesty, really.
It really is a travesty. It's a crime of the highest order and degree, and should be punished in the worst way possible.
All to be discussed more when Joe Burrow comes on our podcast.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
Yeah.
He's
Check
going to
out
be on actually next episode.
247.
Of 0.7.
0.7?
Yeah.
We're doing points now? What?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Does
so
he-
we're gonna
does
have
he-
like sub seasons.
Does he show up like a 7/10 the way through the podcast? Is that how 247.7 works?
Yeah,
Yeah.
7/10 of the way through episode
247.
of season 247 because we're now doing like a season for every episode, and there's like 10 episodes per season.
Yeah.
Wild.
By the way, y'all
Guys,
should,
thanks for listening to the
y'all
podcast.
Y'all should join the Patreon.
Yeah,
You don't have to, but it's a cool way to
I
support
mean,
us.
but you could.
We're planning some pretty ambitious.
Projects.
We're planning quite a race
Shall
for
we
the
say?
finale.
Yeah, a
More
race.
to be teased later,
Yes.
I think.
I think.
I hope.
Yeah, cool. Thanks for listening.
Cool.
We love you guys.
It's now 5 a.m., so we're gonna go get some food
What are
and
you
lead a
talking
prayer
about? It's only
set.
4:11. See
Yeah,
you
dude.
guys.
Peace.
Deuces.